I came to work today and there's a pellet gun in my window, and because I don't know why they do that. So now I got to pay $1,500 to pay for a window. Yeah, and then I get a call from and my order, they decide to cancel it, and now I have to re-enter it, so now it's going to be 6 weeks late. Then we did inventory yesterday and we're at a loss greater than I anticipated. So it's just been one of those really awesome days. But anyway, you know, the struggles of retail. Growing up in an entrepreneurial family has been, you know, a blessing in a way. And it's shown the success and all the hurdles that, you know, my family has gone through to be successful with what they've done. But it's not all, you know, sunshine and rainbows. It's, you know, everyone has their struggles, and whether it's, you know, downturn in the economy or whether it's like an internal thing with employees, you know, you know, you have those battles.
We closed down the Water Street location, just didn't work out as planned. And now we are progressing into Alberta. We got a deal on the go, just about to close, and their franchisees in Fort McMurray are buying the rights to Alberta. So we got 5 to 10 locations coming out west, so it's a really big deal for eClean in the next few years. So they already have a few people already lined up out there. So there'll be a few new locations coming. I'd say Calgary, Edmonton for sure, maybe Red Deer in the near future. And I have a similar deal right now in the works in British Columbia. We're doing really, really well in sales in Fort McMurray right now, and we hope that trend continues in Calgary and Edmonton. Basically what happened downtown is I had a new staff, and as luck would have it, you know, bad luck in this case, we opened both stores simultaneously. So I opened the downtown location. The first 4 days went without a hitch. It was perfect. I had my main cook, all my regular staff with me, and myself, I was there. But on the 4th day, or 5th day, sorry, we flew to Alberta. Took my main cook with me, and myself, took us out of the restaurant. Had a newer staff, a little more inexperienced, thought they were ready to go, trained. We did lots of training, but things just didn't work out. We had a lot of issues the first few weeks, and sometimes in the food business, if you get off on the wrong foot, it can really drive you down the sinkhole quickly.
Least favorite part about the business is having to document every second of every day. A lot of our clients think that we're like arts and crafts, and that as soon as we get off the phone with them, we go back to like doodling pictures and taking naps. And it's like, no, actually we're moving ahead things that you asked us to do in the most efficient way possible, because we're busy and we know your time is valuable and your money. So using different software to track the time is what we just have to do. We've been doing it for so long because we've had to have pulls where clients are like, why did it take you so much to do whatever? And we're like, well, actually, here's a complete list of every second of every day and who touched the project and what they did and how long it took. And every time they're like, oh, right, totally get it now. That's why it's good to track time, but it drives me nuts, because sometimes it takes just as much time to track the time to log what you did as it does to perform the task.
We're always raised in such a blue-collar family with the mentality that, you know, you work your job, you put in an honest day's work, and, you know, you take home your paycheck, and, you know, that was good, and you can put food on the table. With Donnie, I mean, you know, starting your own business, that's a new thing that requires round-the-clock tending to. You know, and it was definitely something that I guess I was a little out of my comfort zone when I first heard that someone close to me was doing that. You know, and it wasn't easy to get, you know, up to where Donnie's gotten today. But, you know, it's just very interesting that Donnie definitely, as far as our family's concerned, took the road less traveled and, you know, became an entrepreneur. It's great, and I don't think it's something that myself or my other brother would have done at the time. It's a big scary world out there in the business world, and you know, he really took a risk to start up what he's got going, and he's done very well for himself.
Well, when we first started this show, I was 20 pounds, almost 20 pounds heavier than I am now. And I did a boot camp at URock Fitness, which was so much fun. Patrick Fury at URock, you know, and within 17 weeks, you know, dropped the weight, which is great because now I'm gone into another show and I feel so much healthier. And you know, for anybody who struggles with that, it consumed me. Every time I would get dressed, every time I get up and put my feet on the ground in the morning, that's what you think about. You just don't feel good, you know? And it's not about for me, it's not about the aesthetic of it. It's not like, you know, because people judge you and they go, oh, you know, look, she's got weight on or whatever. I don't care about that. I care about how I feel at the end of the day. So, and it is important in what I do, which is why I did that program, which is why now I'm continuing to do yoga. And I find the yoga as well is very calming to my brain. I'm a lister. In my downtime, I get in bed and I make lists of all the things I have to do and all the things I need to accomplish. So I find that has really helped. And through my breakup as well, the yoga has just kind of grounded me a little bit and centered me through all of it. So physical fitness and health and eating is really important.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL has been brought to you by Hickman Automotive Group. Come visit their 12 locations throughout the province.
Bodyworks, Newfoundland's largest auto-body collision repair facility. Locally owned and operated. Come visit us on Facebook or drop by 38 O'Leary Avenue, soon to be open in Gander. Bodyworks, the right decision after a collision.
Being an entrepreneur means being creative in the way you think about your business. Being strategic, thinking in the short term, but also in the mid and long term as well. Thinking about what you do today and how that's going to impact your future.
Hello, welcome to Wink headquarters. I am very excited. I might be so excited that the windows might crack in here. But yeah, no, this is really exciting. So when we took over the space, it will be 3 years in October. Every month I emailed my landlord asking if this apartment would be available for rent. So every month for 3 years I've emailed him saying like, is it for lease yet? Is it for lease yet? Because I've been working out of the stockroom for quite some time now. So I'm kind of getting a little, claustrophobic. This is my new office with the pink wall. And then we have this big section over here, which will become our photo studio for all of our products for the website. Anybody from around the world can shop at Wink, and also for those that are at home. Because we all know when it's wintertime, you don't really want to go outside, so you'll be able to shop at home and we can do pickups here and all that really, really great, amazing things. The other really great part of this is I am now designing jewelry. So we are in the development phase of Wink actual products. And the big news this week, on top of the apartment, is Wink officially is now trademarked. Wink is going further and being more successful, and having this opportunity of having an apartment will do that. So eventually, over the next few years, we'll be expanding downstairs. And this also gives us the opportunity to make our brand better, make our marketing better, because we have the facility now to take the proper imagery for the website. So now this gives us a space to be able to do that. Oh, I obviously went to my dad, who's my advisor. I went to my 2 accountants to make sure everything, it's a right step. Because, you know, it's all about taking risks, but it's figuring out what is a right risk and also that it's going to have a healthy impact on your business.
Lately, more than ever, I'm looking at the business like a TV show. Because it's hilarious in so many annoying, funny, cliffhangy, romantic, upsetting, exciting ways. And every day at 5 o'clock it's a cliffhanger until the next day. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's vital, and we're always hiring, because people are always coming and going. I mean, I don't expect anyone to be with me for the next 30 years. And I think that the true success of any company is a mix of seasoned veterans and fresh ideas. Companies are not about the past, it's about where things are going. And the second that you end up being romanced by the past of what you had, that's a dangerous situation, because who's looking forward? You know, I think that's I know it's cheesy and people might roll their eyes, but all my emails I sign looking forward. It's like my thing, because I am. I'm never here. I'm always there, thinking about what's next, what's coming, what the next big trend is in any capacity, who the next person on the horizon is. And it's not about not appreciating who you have around you. That's dangerous if you don't do that either. But I'm very much someone who's always looking for the next exciting experience, person, thing, idea, opportunity, whatever. I think that's what makes an entrepreneur, is never getting trapped in the past.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good.
What's going on?
Hey, Chad, how's it going?
Good, buddy, good.
Good. Yeah, so I was talking to the lawyer, and we're just about ready to go with the agreement. So I just wanted to touch on the future plans, basically with some potential franchisees out that way. So in the next little while, maybe you guys are going to have hopefully 5 to 10 locations in the next few years.
Yep, for sure. Definitely 5 locations in the next, I would say, 2 years, if not sooner.
But you guys are doing a tremendous job, and I'm so happy and excited that you guys are going to take on Alberta, and it's going fantastic and better than we really thought. Remember when we were up there at the beginning, the first few days, we were like, oh my God, is this going to work? And now it's taken off. It's only going to grow from here. So congratulations.
Thank you, we're really excited.
My favorite thing about the city is that the city is small enough to be intimate, but it's also big enough that you can have your own space, you know? And there's so much going on, especially even in the last 5 years, things have grown so much. It's like we're catching up with the times, and it's a very hip place, it's a very cool place. There's a lot of cutting edge things happening, and I think it's a really special place. I think what inspires me about this city is that while you kind of dive into your work and you work so hard all the time, you can literally take these moments where you can sit on the side of a mountain like this and feel like you've been dropped onto another planet that's 10 minutes from your house. And you can meditate or rejuvenate or become inspired, you know, so quickly and so easily, because this town is so beautiful.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL is brought to you by Massage Addict, 673 Topsail Road, promoting a professional and spa-like atmosphere for all their clients and staff.
At Hickman Automotive Group, we have some impressive features on selected automobiles. Drop by our Kenmount Road location and see how the Hickman Automotive Group outperforms every time, or visit them online at hickmangroup.ca.
Hi, I'm Jerry James. Welcome to the Carpet Factory. For all your flooring needs, hardwood, engineered, laminate, cork, ceramic, luxury vinyl, carpet, runner, rugs, vinyl flooring, come visit us, 1 Logie Bay Road, the Carpet Factory.
Wow, aren't these stories amazing? I'm so inspired. We are so fortunate to have entrepreneurs like these guys in our province. Did you know that business represents 59% of all jobs in this province? About $7 billion in wages. Business makes a tremendous contribution to the social and economic fiber of this province. Well done, Kellyanne, Kim, JP, and Donnie. If business is in your blood, give us a call here at the St. John's Board of Trade.
What?
Interesting.
That's interesting.
I've always been, when it comes to like risks and all that kind of stuff, I don't really get nervous. The feeling that I get is, I always describe it, when you're planning a big party, you're afraid no one's gonna show up. That's how I feel all the time. Because I'm not nervous, because I know, I think I have so much drive and so much passion that no matter what, it will be successful. And guess what, if something doesn't work, then you know what, you just go to plan B and you go over that hurdle and you figure it out. But for right now, guess what? We're going, we're moving, we're going to the apartment. Yes, the economy might be, going in a dark age, but you can't live your life in fear. You can't. You just got to drive forward and hope for the best. And I'm sure I'll have a couple of setbacks, but that just makes me who I am, makes me stronger.
It's amazing here. And I feel that it's a place that if you're driven and you're motivated, you can carve your own niche. You can create your own work. You can be successful. You can work on a more intimate level with people, especially in the business that I'm in, and get to know people and get to know your audience versus being in a huge city. I miss Toronto. There's things I miss about it. I miss the shopping. I miss the food. I miss the crazy busy pace. But then when you get to leave your house and 10 minutes outside your door, you get to experience this. There's nothing else like it.
We're living here in the oldest city in North America. And so you can have your own villas, however you want to have them outside of the city. We have an opportunity to invest in what we are. It's easy to start something new. Some would say it's cowardice. Why don't you work and roll up your sleeves and dig in and make what you got around you better? I think that is what we need to do as people here and in the Atlantic provinces and in the world in general. But my goal is to weigh in heavy and to help that conversation move ahead, because we deserve it and we owe it to ourselves.
Yeah, so between everything, with the shutdown of the downtown location, it gave me a couple months to focus on my own personal life and my own relationship with my own fiance, because in business sometimes we put so much time and effort into our business, we kind of neglect the people at home, and gave us a time to rekindle our own relationship. And I guess I was not at home as much as I should have been, etc. So and we got some great news that we're expecting in November, and our first child. So everything happens for a reason. So it's a great thing, and I'm very excited. We're both really happy, and things are going really well.
So the best piece of advice that I got before I became an entrepreneur is be where you are. That was the one-liner that someone gave me. It says, be where you are. And that's really important. And I always joke and saying I have to get it tattooed on my arm, because when you're at home, you need to remember to be at home and not focusing on something else, whether it's work-related or it's orders or whatever. You just need to be where you are. You need to enjoy that time, because if you don't have that balance, you burn out really, really quick.
This portion of Entrepreneur NL has been brought to you by Coffee Matters. Quality, service, freshness. That's all that matters.
Freshie, healthy eating on the go. We serve freshly made wraps, burritos, salads, juice cleanse options, and so much more. We even have a kids menu. Come visit us at 673 Topsail Road next to Massage Addict. Order online or call us about catering. Freshie, eat, energize.
I'm Erin Best, lawyer at Stewart McKelvey. If you're thinking about running a contest to promote your business, then you should know that Canada has very specific laws regarding how contests can be run. The Criminal Code and the Competition Act make many contests illegal and require that all contests be structured and advertised in a very specific way. A well-run contest adheres to the law and includes a set of terms and conditions that limit your liability.
Feels really good. I mean, it's such an exciting time right now, and it's kind of a different situation for me because my husband's in tax season right now. My parents are away, and my brother is away, so I'm really kind of going through the motions by myself. But it's also been a really rewarding process because it's kind of given me time to reflect and given me a peace of mind on what I want to focus on next. And it's been a really precious time, I have to say. It's really exciting.
Yeah, well, in Alberta, they are taking up the territorial rights for Alberta, and they're putting 5 to 10 new locations in the next few years in Alberta. Our franchisees in Fort McMurray is going fantastic out there. Numbers are way higher than we expected. It's really taken off, and they're getting a lot of inquiries, calls, people coming in from different areas because Fort McMurray is it's a melting pot of so many different people from all over the country, and they are all raving about this restaurant, and they're wanting to bring it to their own hometowns in Calgary, Edmonton, Red Deer, in BC, Saskatchewan. So it's we got a big footprint going in Western Canada, and I can only see it growing from here. So very excited about the future.
It was brutal to come to this decision because if you have to close a business, or it's like, at first I was thinking it was like admitting defeat. Like, oh, I failed. But you know, that's not the case. That's not the case. I just feel like I'm making a smart decision. So I'm going with that. I'm embracing that. It's putting myself in a better position to continue to do what I do without putting myself in complete and absolute financial distress, and just kind of being responsible for my own stuff for a while.
See you later, guys. Peace. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, text me when you're rolling up. If you are starting your own business, if you are doing it to get rich, please go work for somebody else and save yourself the trouble. If you want to make impact in life and influence people and decisions and the way we think about things in our own backyard or 1,000 miles away, I think that's like the entrepreneurial spirit, man. It's wanting to change how things are for the better. Whatever that means to you, I think you might actually have something.
Dave and Denise are up here with me as well. 3 of us, along with the amazing team, some of which are here today, are just in shock right now because to stand in front of a room filled with so many amazing people and friends we've yet to meet as a 6-year-old company with big plans and so much excitement and ideas for the future. It just means so much to be able to be acknowledged for giving back to the community. It's a core value for all of us. And so once again, thanks so much. It's an honor and we're so proud. Thank you.
I want more people to help me do more amazing things. That's where it is. I think it's a good place to be. What do you think?